And so today I want to talk about guarding your covenant, 5 battles every marriage must win. 5 battles every marriage must win. We have an enemy, and the enemy does not like marriage at all. And he tries to entice, he tries to tempt, he tries to encourage things that will break up the marriage. But God wants to strengthen your marriage against the enemy's tactics. And so that's what we're going to discuss. Marriage was not man's idea, it was God's design. And Genesis 2:24 says, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." One flesh is so very important. When you get married, you become one flesh with your spouse. And as one flesh, we must keep the King of Glory as the head of our marriage. Because marriage reflects Christ and the church, the enemy hates it and he launches strategic attacks to divide and destroy any part of it that he can get a foothold in. And unfortunately, because a lot of times we operate in our flesh, we operate out of the lusts of our flesh and not by the Spirit of God, he can get those strongholds. And so we want to talk about how we can bind, how we can work through, how we can overcome those strongholds. We're going to expose 5 major ways Satan attacks marriage. And not only how we can fight back spiritually, but how we can fight back practically. And I will also ask you some reflective questions. Now, let me say something about this. Reflective questions matter because they uncover what is hidden. They create self awareness and turn pain or confusion into clarity. Reflective questions help grow, heal, and connect, especially in marriage, by turning truth into action and inviting God into the process. So I will be asking you some reflective questions as well. But let's start with the first attack. The first attack is division through offense and unresolved conflict.